Hi guys, it is Nicole, Indie's mom, and as you're hearing my voice, you probably know it is time for Feedback Friday. Before we get into providing our feedback this week, I just thought I'd let you guys know that Indie has been selected as a brand rep for the Perfection Pack. This is a subscription box. It's actually a really flexible subscription box, so they offer a whole bunch of different packages to suit a whole range of different dog and cat combinations in households. So you can get boxes from multi-dog households, multi-pet households, and there's all different price ranges and price points too. We haven't actually had our first box yet, but we applied to be brand reps because if you have a look on their website and read a little bit about what they do, they actually provide themed subscription boxes. And anyone who's been following us knows we absolutely love a subscription box, and we try different subscription boxes in general. But this one really appealed to me as a dog owner because it's themed, and I mean, I'm a sucker for a theme, really, let's be honest. And I think it's a really cool concept. So our first subscription box is a superhero box. Today, March 22nd, is going to be the last day to order these subscription boxes if you want one that's superhero themed. So I just wanted to mention that before I got into doing my review. And if you guys want to get 10% off your first 3 month subscription, we do have a discount code for you guys that you can apply. It's Indie10, all capital letters, no spaces, and it will give you 10 months off your 10 months. No, it will not do that. It will give you 10% of your first 3 month subscription, which is a pretty good deal, really. And from what I have read and what I've seen, and the other previous boxes that they've done, what I've looked at, it looks like there's some really nice quality stuff in them. We will definitely be doing a Feedback Friday feature on them once we've got our first box, but I just thought I'd let you know because it's quite exciting, because it's the first time Indie's ever been selected to be a brand rep for anything. She's currently asleep on my leg, seeming like she doesn't care, but she was super excited when I told her about it, I promise. Right, okay, let's get into it. So, as a lot of you will know, I know some of you guys are from overseas, but in the UK and Ireland, it is Mother's Day on March 31st. So that is, what, maybe 10 days away now? Less than 2 weeks away. And I know because this happens every year, there will be a lot of you guys floundering around at the last minute, like, oh my god, I forgot about mom, I need to get her a gift and a card. She's gonna think I'm a bad child. Not sure what that voice was. Yeah, so I'm trying to help you guys avoid that. So
living your best
I
life, dear.
saw Hounds and Hers basically is the box we're going to be reviewing this week. So Hounds and Hers have done a Mother's Day box. I saw this
You're living your best life,
and I
dear.
needed to have it in my life. So I told my fiance that I was getting myself a Mother's Day gift for my dogs, and then he didn't need to worry about me, and that was all fantastic. It worked out perfectly. But for those of you who are actually going to be buying this as gifts for other people, I just thought I would do a little review for you guys. I mean, it's worth noting that I haven't actually tried any of the human related products in the box yet, but I thought it would be useful for you guys to see what's inside. I mean, they do vary from box to box. But I just thought, at least you can get an idea if it's the kind of vibe of what your mom likes, or even if you want to get the box for yourself. It's a pretty great box, I'm not gonna lie. Right, let's get started. So I've not actually put the video together for this yet. This is a voice recording that I'll put over some photos. I will get the hang of filming. I just find it a little bit difficult because I do everything on my phone, and it's just hard to steady it. I mean, I'll sort that out at some point, but for now you're just gonna have to cope with my bad editing skills and look at a series of pictures. So I do hope that I get the sequencing of the photos correct. So yeah, when this first arrived, I actually thought it was like a package of something boring with dog food, because it just came like in a standard generic cardboard box. And I put it on my side unit and was like, meh, I'll deal with it after work. I work from home, so that wasn't weird. And yeah, it got to the evening time, and I opened the box, and inside the box was another box, which was super cool. I wasn't expecting it, so that was an instant win. It's quite basic packaging, but it really works. So it's just a plain cardboard box with Hounds and Hers written on the front, a subscription box for dogs and owners, and then there was a beautiful black ribbon tied round it. Um, the ribbon would actually it's quite a nice length of ribbon, probably maybe a meter and a half, and it could probably be repurposed to be like tied around a candle, or like you could do nice things with it. Like it's a decent length of ribbon, and it's quite pretty. In my house, I untied the ribbon and I left it hanging off the side unit, and within a matter of about 30 seconds, Indy and Daisy were accidentally, well, I'm saying accidentally, I assume accidentally, strangling each other with this piece of ribbon. And yeah, that was the end of the ribbon in my household. So my advice to you is to not leave it dangling off any sides, and potentially, if you're planning on repurposing it, putting it somewhere safe. Um, and actually, on top of the box, there was a beautiful little card, and inside it said Happy Mother's Day. And obviously, as you guys can see, there was a beautiful little puppy on the box. And we're all suckers for puppies here, aren't we? Because let's be honest, we're all dog fans. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching this. Yeah, so I opened the box, and there's just some plain white tissue and a little sticker with the Hounds and Hers logo on the front of it. And I then unpeeled the paper. Sorry, I'm reminding myself of exactly what I did by looking through my pictures, which is why I sound a little bit robotic. Um, yeah, unpeeled my paper, unwrapped my paper. I will get the hang of this. Like, give me a few months, and you're gonna think I'm a complete pro at reading reviews, creating reviews, carrying out reviews. As I said, give me a few months. Um, Inside there was a beautiful unicorn. Now, any of you guys who've been following Indy's account for a little while will know I'm a little bit unicorn obsessed. In a healthy way for a 25-year-old, not in a like, oh my god, my whole bedroom's kitted out in unicorns. Although, if you've been following Indy's story, you will see that we currently have unicorn bed sheets on our bed. But that was an accident. It was a dog-related issue where a dog did something on our bed sheets. We needed to change the bed sheets. The only ones in stock were some unicorn ones, and I think it was fate personally, but yeah, such is life. Anyway, yeah, a beautiful little unicorn stuffed toy. Now, normally I find you either get very pretty stuffed dog toys that are not durable, and within about maybe 3.5 minutes, your whole living room is going to be covered with fluff. Or you get really durable dog toys that are not very aesthetically pleasing. This was actually a perfect mixture of both. So all four of the dogs played with this. Twig is obviously the strongest, and she hasn't really made a mark in it. It's a little bit soggy, obviously, because it's soft material, but it's really it's lasting quite well. I mean, we received the box at the beginning of the week, maybe, and we're on Friday now, and yeah, it's really, really lasting. So if you've got dogs, like small baby really likes soft toys. She like kind of nibbles on them. So it's not like she really plays, it's just like she likes to mind them. And something like this is perfect for her because it's lovely soft material, so she's a little bit obsessed with it. Puppies keep trying to steal it off her. The unicorn's actually almost bigger than them, so it doesn't really work out so well for them. But yeah, it's quite great. So it's from the Happy Pet Company, and their little slogan, mission statement, whatever you want to call it, is making your pet happy, and I can confirm they've achieved their mission. My girlies have really loved this unicorn almost as much as I do. Yes, so that is the unicorn. The next item, oh right, okay. So the next item again is for the dogs. Is from a company called the Innocent Hound, who provide dog treats. So these ones were sliced venison sausage with potato. And I mean, they actually, like, sometimes, dog treats very much feel like dog treats. These are actually like little baby pieces of sliced sausage, which is, I mean, I'm a vegetarian. I don't know why I was making out that I'm excited over this, but I mean, I get excited over what I feed my dogs. And These are made with 80% air-dried venison meat. So again, if you guys are keeping up to date with Indie and what her and her sisters are doing, you'll know that I'm really obsessed with the kind of food that I feed my dogs. I used to always think that treats meant unhealthy or bad, or like, that they weren't going to be providing any nutrition for my dogs, any nutritional value, and basically that they were just used to bribe them to do the things that I wanted to do, but they weren't good for them. And about 12 to 18 months ago, actually no, that's a lie. It was longer than that, because when Twig was younger, she had a lot of allergies. So that's when I really started sort of researching canine nutrition, and I found a whole new world. So we've done raw feeding, which I think is great. Um, we do a little bit of everything though in this house. We feed them. We like to like mix it up for them. Our core diet is Gentle dog food. Gentle is a brand. It's a company, and they make cold pressed dog food. But we like to mix it up and try different things. Well, anyway, to get to the end of that, you can get so many good quality dog treats out there that don't have to be unhealthy, and I really think you don't necessarily get them so much online in like your big supermarkets, so you do have to sometimes search for them. They can be hidden, and even in some of the big pet shop chains, you'll see a lot of the crap before you find the good stuff, and it's not really ideal, but it definitely is worth looking for the right stuff. So they're not high in salt, and they're not high, and it's important to make sure they've got labeled ingredients as opposed to like generic ingredients and derivatives and additives and preservatives. That's the kind of stuff you want to avoid for your dogs if you want to keep them healthy and happy for as long as possible. Um, these treats are grain free, which is great for dogs with any sensitivity to grains. And mine have really been enjoying these. I've been using Daisy has this little thing at the moment where when she goes out into the garden, she just is like, I'm not coming in unless you give me a treat. This is 100% my own fault, and I will fix it. But at the moment, I'm using these to bribe her inside, and they are working a treat. Pardon the pun. I love a pun. Um, Okay, so the next item that I took out. Oh, this is exciting. So this is one for the people. And this is by a company called Optia, I think is how you pronounce it. And it is a feel great coffee scrub, and the scent is mouth-watering mandarin. And oh my god, it is mouth-watering mandarin. It's like it smells almost like a Terry's chocolate orange. It smells so good. Um I don't have the bottle beside me at the moment, but they basically use coffee grounds to create a scrub that you can use in the shower. And I haven't used it yet, so I can't tell you how it works, but it smells so good. I have used coffee scrubs before, and if this is anything like any of the coffee scrubs that I've used before, it will probably be incredible, and it will leave your skin feeling so soft. I think the main thing about these is that they're quite, I guess, a responsible company in that they're repurposing the coffee grounds. So that's quite good. So I mean, I guess it's a reason to choose them as opposed to another brand of coffee scrub. Um Also, it's just nice to try new things, guys, isn't it? Let's be honest. Yeah, so if you go on to the Hounds and Hers website, you'll see that they provide different options for you. So if you go to place an order, you've got some different options. They do say that they provide a drink for the her part of the relationship every month. So they do a mixture. They'll do alcoholic beverages. They'll do so like little bottles of prosecco and things like that, little bottles of wine. Um they do hot chocolates, they do teas, they do coffees, but they also are quite good, and they have an option where you can select no alcohol as a preference if that's how you feel about it. Personally, I would normally drink, but I'm getting married in December, so I'm trying to be good. Um and I selected the alcohol-free option. And actually, I've got to say, I'm not disappointed. I wasn't sure if I'd just get like, I don't know, like a PG Tips tea bag in fancy packaging or something. But I didn't. They've actually sent through some really fancy looking tea bags from a company called Lola's Apothecary. And I'll go through them one at a time. So there's two. So this one is called Rainbows and Whirlwinds, and it's in a really pretty little sachet with like roses. And I look, I'm not a gardener. I don't know what the other flower is, but it's a really pretty little packet. And this is an energizing wellness tea. So I guess you get up in the morning, you're living your life, you're making a cup of tea. This is what you want to drink in the morning before you start your day. Um, the second tea they sent me is again by Lola's Apothecary, and this is Clementine Calamity, and that's a relaxing wellness tea. So I guess you want to drink that towards the end of your day when you're winding down, whether that's before you leave the office. Probably not a great deal. You should still be working until you leave the office, let's be honest. Um, but maybe when you get home from work or you're winding down before you go to bed. Um, yeah, so I haven't tried either of these yet, but I will definitely be trying them soon. And if you keep up to date with Indie Story on Instagram, you'll probably see me post about how these actually go down. But they look so pretty, so I'm excited to try these. I'm a tea fiend. I love loads of different types of tea. The only tea I don't like is like traditional black tea with milk. I love black tea, but if you put milk in it, I will not drink it. Um, Another thing for the humans in your life. So this is a natural lip pencil from a company called Lily Lolo. Um, I wear makeup, but I am by no means a girly girl. I don't know the company or the brand, but I mean it's a nude lip pencil. It looks lovely. It's I mean I'm sure it's fine. I haven't tried it yet, so I can't tell you about whether it's crumbly or whether the nib falls out, or you know what I mean, the usual things you look for in a lip liner. But what I can tell you is that this is a lifesaver, because I am one of those people who always gets to the very like end little nubby bit of my lip liner, and then I'm like, oh no, I was gonna say the shit word, and then I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't say that in this video. But now I've spelt it, so you guys know anyway. And so yeah, I'm always one of those people who's like gets to the end, the little nubby bit of their pencil, and then I'm like, oh shit, I have no lip liner left. So then I'm like, okay, next time I go shopping, I'll put it on my list. I'll get myself some lip liner, but it's always one of those things I come home without. So this means that I have definitely got one in reserve. So I am excited to try this next time. Next time I put on makeup, because I work from home now, so I don't wear makeup generally during the day unless I'm planning on going somewhere. Next time I put on makeup and put on lipstick, I'll take a photo and put it on Indie Story as well. Um, and I'll have an excuse to do that because this is from a Hounds and Hers box, so it technically makes it dog related, right? Um, Next thing is doggy related. This is the konjac sponge. I can't pronounce this. I'm going to be totally honest with you. But this is made 100% from vegetable fibers, and apparently what you do is you fully soak it with water and then you use it to clean the tear stains from your dog's eyes. Again, this is not something I've tried yet, but I do, as again you guys are probably familiar with Indie's feed on Instagram. um Twig has no problem. Twig is the Eurasier. She has no problem with tear stains at all. Small baby gets tear stains if she is stressed sometimes, which is not very often. Um but to be honest with you, they don't really. When I say tear stain, she probably gets like running eyes, but the staining doesn't really stain, if you know what I mean. Daisy has perpetual tear stains under her eyes. I'm sure you'll all have noticed that. But to be honest with you, she's never in any discomfort, and her eyes don't actually run. So I mean, I guess she did have running eyes at one point potentially, but they don't bother her. She's not got like crusty hair or anything underneath her eyes. So I probably won't even bother going near Daisy's eyes with this, because as long as she's happy and healthy, I'm not too bothered about, you know, how her eyes look, as long as she's not in any discomfort. But who I will definitely be trying this on is Indie. Indie sometimes, if it's like a particularly windy day or something, or to be honest, there's probably some other stuff that causes it, but if it's a windy day or something, she'll get really runny little eyes. It's like the wind is just too much for her little eyes. And she gets, then it kind of dries into the hair underneath her eyes and she gets little crusty eyes. And I do try to keep her eyes clean with like cotton wool and a bit of water, but a bit of eye wash even, but she really has none of it. So I'm hoping to try this on Indie, because basically, I mean, I just like to keep her comfortable. I know it irritates her sometimes. And yeah, I think now we might be on to the last item. So this was all wrapped up in white paper, like a top secret thing, and I was quite excited. And after like 6 minutes, six was a very precise number, but 6 minutes of when you do that thing where you're trying to rip a bit of sellotape and it just won't rip. After 6 minutes of trying to rip that sellotape, I finally got through the paper and found this little gem. So this is from a company called Frankincense, which is spelt in a really clever way. And it's a dewy glow serum. It just sounds fantastic, doesn't it? Like dewy glow serum. I'm glowing just reading it. And this is suitable for vegans. So for all you vegans out there, this is suitable for you, which is quite cool. I like when products make it obvious that they're suitable for vegans. Okay, I told a lie. This is actually from a company called Awake Organics, but I guess the product is called Frankincense Dewy Glow Serum. That makes a little bit more sense, actually. Yeah, so the company is Awake Organics. The product is Frankincense Dewy Glow Serum, but I still feel glowy just reading it. And this is a brightening serum. So this is a 6 ml bottle, and you're supposed to use it once in the morning, once at nighttime. Again, I haven't actually used this yet since I've been working from home, which is, about 3 years now. I've gotten really bad with maintaining a skincare routine. Like, I wash my face in the shower, and that's about it, unless I wear makeup, in which case I'll take my makeup off using a makeup wipe, or maybe like micellar water. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that properly, but I don't really have a skincare routine as such. So actually, I'm excited to try this, and I might get back into it. I'm approaching 26 now, and I feel like I'm gonna run out of time to be like frivolous with my skin, so I should probably get my shit together. But yeah, I'm super excited to try this. Again, I haven't obviously tried it yet, so I can't really review it, but I think it's quite a cool little item to get in the subscription box. So that is everything that came in the box. You do get a leaflet that tells you a little bit about the company, and I mean, obviously at the beginning of this video I told you that Indie's become a brand rep for the Perfection Pack, and that is going to be the subscription box that we're getting month on month, so we'll be getting that every month. But I also like to try different subscription boxes every month, just because I like to try new things for the girls. I like to tell you guys about new things. It's what I enjoy to do. Enjoy doing. And this particular box, they're quite flexible as well. So I purchased this as a one-off box, and you guys can do that too. So they don't tie you into any commitment. Just to be clear, this is not a sponsored post or anything. This is just me giving you my opinion on this box because it's in time for Mother's Day essentially, and it's quite a cool concept. But yeah, you can do monthly, you can pay every 2 months, you can do a quarterly subscription. They're quite flexible, and they do really make the effort to take some information from you about you and your dogs, so that they're providing the right sort of treats and the right sort of human treats for you guys. All of their goodies are handpicked, and the boxes are hand packed. So there is some variation between the boxes, so I can't guarantee, well, obviously I can't guarantee anything. I don't work for Hounds and Hers, but they can't guarantee that you'll get the same stuff that I got in my box, but it gives you a good idea of the kind of brands that they work with and the kind of quality of the stuff that they use. All of this stuff looks like it's very high quality, and from what I've used of the dog treats and stuff so far, I can confirm that that's true. So you shouldn't be disappointed there. I'm pretty sure they're running a discount at the moment that if you order in time for Mother's Day, you can get 25% off. I don't know if it's off your order or off your first box. But what I'll do is I'll double check that before I post this video, and then I'll pop a link in the description. So if you guys do want to head on over, you can use obviously their discount code. And for the sheer like excitement factor, I would definitely give these guys like a 4 paws out of 5. Because it's quite cool. Let's be honest, it's not very often you get a subscription box that works for both you and your dog. So it was exciting for me, but I can't rate them in terms of the quality of the human stuff or anything, because I haven't tried it yet. But I am excited to try it. And if you guys keep up, I can't remember if I've said this already, but if you guys keep up with Indie on Instagram, and you keep up with her stories. As I try stuff, I will post little snippets to her story just to let you know how they've gone down. But overall, I think I would recommend the box. And even if it was just, I'll definitely be ordering one again. I won't commit to a subscription because, as I said, I like to try different things. But I will definitely, when maybe for my birthday, I'll order myself another one. Because I think they're pretty cool, and it's just a nice little pick me up. Yeah, so that was this week's Feedback Friday. I mean, if you guys have any other suggestions for names as well, let me know. Because Feedback Friday sounds a little bit rubbish. I like the alliteration. It's feedback and it's a Friday, so it works for me. Yeah, let me know. This week I will try and do a vote. So you guys, I'll post a poll on Indie's story, so you guys can vote about what you would like to see next week's video on. And let us know if you find this useful or if you find it interesting. I mean, it would be good to get some feedback. Obviously, we did our last video last week, and we haven't actually had any feedback on it, so I don't know how it's gone down. So, I mean, I'm going to keep making them anyway. I enjoy talking into the phone. I enjoy thinking that there's people out there who are maybe benefiting from what I'm recording. So I'll keep going, but it would be good to know what you guys think, or if there's anything you'd like to see, or if you've got any recommendations. Try not to be mean to me. But no, seriously, it would be really great to get your feedback. Indie has reached over 1,000 followers on Instagram now, which is amazing. I'm glad all of you guys enjoy seeing pictures of my dogs as much as I do. It's something that I personally really enjoy, and I used to spam all of my family on WhatsApp with photos of my dogs all day. Well, maybe not all day, but like every day, 7 days a week. And yeah, I just thought let's do it on Instagram. Let's share the photos with other dog people. There have to be other crazy dog people out there too. So that is what I did. So I'm glad to see everyone's enjoying Indie and her sisters. As a thank you, we will be running a giveaway, and we have prizes for from some even really cool suppliers. So we've got a new product from Kennel Clippers, which I've got 4 on pre-order, for one for each of my girls because it's quite cool. So it's kind of related to the Towel Pal that they launched earlier on this year. But I'm not going to say too much about that because they haven't actually launched it yet. So yeah, there's that to look out for, but that is quite exciting. There's lots of little bits in that which are useful for anybody who's got dogs. We have got a keyring from Cookie and Patch. This is not just any keyring. This is a custom-made keyring of your dog. Any of you guys, again, who keep up with Indie will know that I had one made of Indie, and it was amazing. I actually ended up sending that away, but I have had 4 more ordered since. They haven't arrived yet, but I've seen photos of the work in progress, and they look amazing. So whoever wins that one will not be disappointed. We have some really cute toys from the Wolfpack Petwear Company. So they're actually a local company based in Dorset. So, I mean, we're based in Dorset, we're in Poole. We actually don't know these guys because they're local. We discovered them on Instagram not too long ago. But they do really cool pet wear, pet products, and even some stuff for humans, so I would check them out. But yeah, these toys have a special place in Indie's heart, let's just say that. And last but not least, we have got some super cute dog tags from, I can't believe I've just said super cute. I sound like something out of Mean Girls, but they are super cute though. They are from the Lady in the Hounds studios. So anybody who knows this company already will know exactly what I mean. They're just, I've never seen dog tags like them before. I just think they're amazing. I have just gotten one of them as a gift for one of my friend's dogs. She doesn't know this yet, but I mean, I don't know if she'll know who she is anyway. And I'll definitely see. I'm in 2 minds, and I will have a chat. I will have a chat with them at a later date. I'm in 2 minds as to whether or not to get one for Indie, because I'm afraid the tag will just weigh her tiny little head down. For those of you who don't know, you obviously see her pictures and everything, but she is exceptionally small. So she has dwarfism. She weighs probably 1.18 kilos. I think she was at her last weigh-in. And she's just a particularly small little dog. She's small, she is perfectly formed, she is a perfect little angel, but yeah, she's only tiny, and I just can't imagine the dog tag would work so well for her. It would be like carrying like a heavy weight around your neck. But I'm definitely gonna get some for Twig and Small Baby, and maybe Daisy. Daisy's bigger than Indy. They're litter mates, obviously, but yeah, I don't know. I'll have to see about Indie. But yeah, so that is coming up, and that is really exciting. Right, I have been droning on for the last 30 minutes, but I hope you guys found the review helpful and you enjoyed the little pup date. Yes, I just said pup date. I am one of those dog owners. And you will most likely be hearing from me next week, but keep an eye out on Indie's feed for the giveaway over the weekend. That's definitely one to watch. Thank you all very much for listening, and I will speak to you next week.